Good morning and welcome to John Beck. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful Wednesday yesterday. Today is Thursday, February 29th, 2024, and it is a day A. For instrumentals, it's a day 5. Before we kick off this wonderful day, I want to invite you, as I always do, to please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Go ahead and take a seat. I'm so happy that you guys are here in school. I love the fact that you guys continue to bring that great energy. One reminder, boys and girls, the last few days in the mornings I've been in meetings, and I noticed that right at 7:45, one of my favorite parts of the day is also one of the more tricky parts of the day, because as you guys are really excited to come in through the door, as you guys come into the school, many of you guys, instead of walking, might find yourself running. And what I want to remind you guys is, once again, we ought to be walking. Okay, it's safer, it's more respectful, it's more responsible, shows the best version of yourself, shows that you're ready. So once again, that's a reminder, and that does lead us to our 3 expectations here at the school. Number 1, be respectful. Number 2, show that you're responsible. And number 3, show that you are ready to be the best version of yourself, responsible with the words that come out of your mouth and how you handle yourself with your friends and with the things that you're in control of. And finally, of course, being respectful. Ultimately, what does it mean? It means that I want you to feed the wolf that is kind and caring and loving and encouraging, right? That other wolf still is there. We'll never get rid of that wolf, but it can lose. It can lose to the wolf that you feed, which is the wolf of kindness and love, care, and encouragement. Many of you guys are talking about that, and I appreciate it. Sometimes when you do a really good job, you have told me that you're feeding the good wolf, and I love hearing that you're listening to that story. So thank you so much for being a part of that and trying to make that story a reality in the things that you do and how you do them. So that's really cool. Now, as far as special announcements go, a couple things. Number 1, today is the last day for the American Heart Association's fundraising through the Kids Heart Challenge. I know that with Mr. Gaffney, you guys have been raising money, and the goal, hopefully, is to get to that $3,000 mark. We've been inching closer. I haven't gotten a final count from Mr. Gaffney, but hopefully we've gotten there. That would be really neat, because all of that money does go to such a really good cause. It is one way we, as a pack of wolves that are respectful and responsible and ready, can impact the world, the greater world outside of John Beck. The other thing, too, is don't forget that tomorrow is the day we were going to celebrate Dr. Seuss's birthday, which is, we're calling it the Read Across America Day. And I want to encourage all of you guys to wear clothing with words on it, right? Dr. Seuss is an author, and authors use words to write stories. So what better way to celebrate Dr. Seuss than to say, hey, we've got some words too. And of course, keep them encouraging. Keep those words lighthearted. Keep those words kind and respectful. The other thing, too, is that we will be doing some Drop Everything and Read, just in honor of reading, which is basically what authors want us to do with their words. And finally, there are some trivia. Now, going into next week, we will be unveiling, once again, our One School, One Book. And that book is... I'm not going to tell you guys, because it is supposed to be a secret, and you thought I was going to tell you. Boys and girls, you'll find out what the One School, One Book is. There will be a few hints here and there. Mrs. Velopez has got the organization down, and of course our teachers are in on this. So boys and girls, be excited, be ready to find out what our One School, One Book title will be. For those of you guys who are not familiar with One School, One Book, it is the chance for all of us to get a brand new book. Yeah, all the families here will get a brand new book, and we will read it together, and we'll have trivia questions and prizes. Yes, prizes to win. One school, one book. So be on the lookout for some information about that. Get excited. Now, I almost forgot about that, but I did say today is February 29th, didn't I? Which, by the way, most of you guys might know is a rarity. You can only have February 29th once every 4 years. It's a leap year. This is a leap year. And because it's a leap year, we get to have a 29th day in February. Normally, February only stops at 28 days. After February 28th, you move on into March 1st. Well, today, instead of March 1st, we get to have an extra day of February, and that's called February 29th. It's the leap year, and that day, today, February 29th, is a leap day. So celebrate it. You might hear some friends, you might hear some teachers talking about it's a leap day. It's a leap year. And that's kind of fun. I know that there's some classes that are doing some fun things about the 29th of February, but once again, celebrate with each other, and tomorrow we enter into the month of March. All right? If nobody else has told you this, I want you to hear from me. I love you. I care about you. I'm here to encourage you. Go ahead, spread that message, spread it genuinely. Find ways to creatively show what love, care, and encouragement is. And that does include not just things that you do, but sometimes just sitting back and giving the people who are talking your attention with your ears and your eyes. Sometimes instead of saying something that you really want to say because you know it'll create more noise, just kind of dialing it back. Yes, that means in the cafeteria and on the bus as well. Okay, so sometimes that love, care, and encouragement isn't just things that you do, but also things that you don't do. Just kind of chill. All right? Okay, can't wait to see you guys around. Have an awesome leap day.